I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood with a snow conditions report on this Friday, 27th of December. I suppose if I had to pick out a little emoji, it would be a frowny face emoji because this weekend just isn't going to be ideal. Although for skiers, it'll be just fine on Saturday. Sunday is essentially going to be a washout, whether you're a snowmobiler or a skier. And you can see leading up to this date, we've lost a lot of snow, and there's only been 2 days in the past 2 weeks that temperatures, at least high temperatures, have been below the freezing mark. And with record high temperature Thursday over 60 degrees, obviously that has melted a lot of snow across the state. Okay, temperatures will continue that theme. The past week, you can see temperatures not here just in the Great Lakes, but in the Midwest, 12 degrees above average. Just remarkable warmth. And that temperature trend, yes, it remains warm. We'll see a spike up into the 50s on Sunday, and then some cooler air will make its way in. But even looking forward, there isn't any temperatures that are particularly cold. No Arctic air yet in sight, although I think with this cooler air moving in for later Monday into Tuesday, we will replenish some snow around the Great Lakes. So here's the futurecast. If you have any skiing plans for Friday and the Saturday, it looks just fine. High pressure moving in will stay dry for much of Saturday. Things start to change though, and you can begin to see that change off to the west of us as we continue through the Saturday futurecast. A stronger area of low pressure will develop to our west, and whenever we have a strong area of low pressure to our west, that means we'll be on the warm side of it, and that means rain. And there's a few things that melt snow faster than warm temperatures and rain. So unfortunately, that is the scenario for Sunday. So you're not going to want to do anything out in the snow on Sunday. This is what's out there right now as of Friday morning. You can see all the snow essentially is across UP. The only really usable snow is north of M28. I was checking out some of the reports in around the Sault Ste. Marie area. They stopped grooming up there. And keep in mind, all the roads are basically snow-free along with the gas stations. So that's not good for snowmobilers getting in and out and crossing the roads. So I would just suggest waiting another weekend. In terms of skiing, just fine out there with the man-made snow. But here's a look at some of the snow depth out there. Usually I start with lower Michigan. There's no point in doing that because there's no snow across central and southern lower Michigan. The most I could see around the Painesdale area, right around or just over 30 inches. High temperatures for this weekend, Saturday, 30s once you get to about the bridge area northward, 40s across the lower parts of the state, but it will be dry. That changes on Sunday. Look at how warm it will get in the southern part of the state. 50s and even 60s along the Michigan-Indiana state line. 30s will hang on across the UP and parts of northern lower Michigan. Looking ahead, okay, since this weekend isn't great, that's the first thing you want to do is look ahead. And this is favorable. Notice as we head into January 3rd through the 9th, temperatures at least return closer to near average, and that's an improvement compared to where we've been as of late with temperatures well above average. So with that being said, northern parts of the state expected above average in terms of precipitation. That would be mostly snow if the 8 to 14 day outlook is correct. Okay, speaking of snow this weekend, again, I showed you the rain is going to overtake much of the state, but the tail end of the weekend on Sunday, there will be some decent snow that falls from basically Marquette westward, so at least replenish some of the snow in those locations. Further ahead, this is the full 10-day outlook for snow from the GFS model. This is a 10-to-1 ratio, and it's kind of remarkable how similar they are. Grand Rapids around 5 inches, but you can see the Lake Effect Belt areas picking up some decent snow. Marquette are close to a foot, and also Sault Ste. Marie about 10 inches. Forecast in that 10-day stretch in the Traverse City area, and it looks like the European model is kind of similar as well. So good news there. It looks like we are going to see a little more snow in the forecast once we get beyond this weekend. In terms of Arctic air, I think we're going to have to wait until about after the 10th of January before that happens, but I still think later January, February, and March are going to be excellent snow months with good conditions to take advantage of. Now, if you have time, do it this Saturday and stay safe on the slopes.